back up. Welcome to my simple country life. I live in Southwest Missouri and garden in USDA Zone 6B. I am ready for spring. I've been doing some shopping, so I thought I'd share with you what I bought, and I need to pot up a few things. We were in Arkansas last week, or today's Saturday, so this week we were in Arkansas visiting my mother, and we stopped by a Tractor Supply, and I picked up a silver dollar bare root blueberry, a baby cakes bare root blackberry, a blueberry buckle blueberry. Did not mean to throw that, but at least it landed in the bucket, and 2 raspberry shortcake. So I'm going to plant those, and I think these are 3-gallon buckets with, I'm going to amend the soil with peat moss to add acidity, and I'm also going to add some hollytone to add acidity because all the berries are acid loving plants. So that's what I'm going to do with those. Oh, and then I also got rhubarb. I've got 2 in each bag, so 4 rhubarbs to start with. I'll probably go back and get some more. Probably go back and get a gooseberry bush as well. But anyway, got those. And then yesterday we were at Menards. Surprise! We were at Menards, and I was looking for a iceberg climbing rose. Well, they didn't have an iceberg climbing rose, but they had a floribunda, and it was only $12.50. So for $12.50, I snatched this up, and I'm going to put it in the moon garden. So very happy and excited about that. And then also, let me see if I can pick this up. I got a, oh, heavier. This is a bonfire patio peach, and look at all these buds on here. All these buds are going to be pretty little pinky orange flowers. They're so pretty. The flowers are so pretty. I've been watching videos this morning on these this variety of patio peach, and the blooms are just gorgeous. So, and that's still wet from where it got watered yesterday, so I just got mud all over my pants, but that's okay. I'm filming this on February 28th. It is mine and my husband's 12th anniversary, and it's so funny to be sitting out here in short sleeves in 70-degree weather, because 12 years ago when we got married, it was freezing cold, it was snowing, we had a weekend honeymoon that was also a sci-fi convention that we went to, and we got snowed in, iced in at Branson, so we ended up staying an extra night because it just wasn't really safe to drive through the hills from Branson back to Springfield, even with my husband's 4-wheel drive. So I just think that is so funny that, you know, it was so cold on this day 12 years ago, and today it is so warm. I am going to just get stuff potted up. The bare roots, some people say to soak the roots. I'm not going to because like these have got plenty of green on them. I'm just going to mix up the soil, put them in the pots, get these planted, and then I'll water them really well. And then after I get all this done, we'll go down to where I was planning on having the berry bushes and fruit trees and talk about some possible changes. So let me get these potted up and I'll be back. Okay, I got the blackberry potted up, and I'm sweating a little bit, y'all. It's warmish out here, and there's not a breeze, but that's okay. I forgot to give y'all the stats on these berries. Okay, so the baby cakes blackberry is going to get 3 to 4 feet high, rounded habit. So hardy in zones 4 through 8. Water needs are moderate and full sun. Says the berry size is large with a sweet classic flavor. So, and says fertilize with a balanced fertilizer in early spring. Only prune dead canes with no new growth in the spring. And plant is self-pollinating. Plant will bear fruit within 18 months. So, It's going to be very nice. I kind of wish when I unboxed it, it had like a root thing about that size, like it had been grown in like one of those little, you know, one of those 6-pack pots that you get annuals in. That's about the size of the root ball. So I'm gonna, while I got you here, this is the blueberry buckle blueberry plant. It has 2 to 3 feet high mounded habit, zones 6 through 10. Ooh, so this may not do too good. It might get too cold here, so but we'll keep an eye on it. Water needs are moderate, full sun, fertilizing at early spring. After harvest, prune out fruit-bearing branches, leaving new branches to fruit the following season. Plant is self-pollinating. So let's see what the root ball on this looks like, because since the other one was really kind of interesting looking, how small it was. Okay, so I'm just gonna gently, okay, so that root ball's a little bit bigger, but still not all that. Which, let me show you these pots I'm using, if I can get them. Okay, yeah. So this is the pot I'm using. And look at these big old drain holes in the bottom. So I'm having to put coffee filters in each corner to keep the dirt from falling out. But, so I just want to share that with you. Okay, so that was the blueberry buckle. I'm going to go ahead and tell you the stats on the raspberry shortcake and the other blueberry. And then I'll get back to planting. I got 2 of these. 2 to 3 foot mounding habit, hardy in zones 4 through 9, water needs are moderate, full sun, berry size medium, sweet vanilla essence, fertilize early spring, prune dead canes with no new growth in the spring. Pruning new canes can affect fruiting. Plant is self-pollinating. And then the silver dollar blueberry, 2 to 3 foot mounding habit, zones 5 through 10, moderate water needs, full sun, medium berry size, sweet with pineapple essence, and fertilize in early spring. After harvest, prune out fruit-bearing branches, leaving new branches to fruit the following season. Plant is self-pollinating. Since I've got such big containers to plant this stuff in, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough dirt to do all 5 today, but I'll do what I can, and we'll see what happens. I am out of potting soil, so I guess we're done. I've got to clean up that mess, but here's the berry bushes over here in their pots. The raspberry shortcake don't look too fantastic right now, but hopefully they'll look better. I ended up, since I was running out of dirt, I just started kind of equally filling these last 2 pots, hoping to have enough. And we've got date night tonight, so we may have to go by Menards or Lowe's to get some more potting soil, because, you know, what's a date night without going by one of the big box stores and buying dirt. So I just kind of like did a little soil lasagna with potting soil, peat moss, and hollytone. Pine bark and pine fines also add acidity, so I will be taking some of the pine bark mulch that we got delivered by an arborist through Chip Drop and putting it on top of the soil in the pots. And probably next time you see these, the soil level in the raspberry shortcakes thing will be raised, because I do want to add more potting soil to that. So anyway, let's go down in the yard and talk about where I was going to put the berry bed and fruit trees and what changes might be upcoming. Okay, let's start with talking about these red bricks on the other side of the fence. We got those from a neighbor, and I did it all along the long fence border, and on this short, if you can see it on the other side of the fence, short semicircle border. And he has 2 or 3 more pallets of those, and called the other day and asked my husband if I wanted them, and I said yes. So that may change up this bed, because I may, since I'll have plenty of the red blocks, I may use these metal raised beds over in the vegetable garden, along with the boxes we're making from the the plastic deck board, composite deck board. So So I may just like start the red blocks there and bring them out a bit into like a semicircle or a little bit of a wave, maybe mirror a little bit what's going on the other side. And then that would be a raised bed for the bushes and any fruit trees I want to plant over here. Instead of, and then I could use the raised beds in these big barrels for vegetables. So that's a possibility. Don't know if it's going to happen or not, but we'll see. I do know I'm getting the red blocks. I'm just deciding where I want to use them at. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe and help me grow my channel. I appreciate it so much. So, thank you for stopping by, and y'all come back.